Good morning, everyone, and it is Thursday today. So, I wanted to talk a little bit more about my arm, my hand. And by the way, welcome to my channel, and please subscribe and like and share it with your friends and family. Let's get fibromyalgia out there in the world. I wanted to talk a little bit more about my hand. In some of the videos you were able to see it was all bandaged up. That is because my hand was feeling extremely sore, kind of felt swollen. It just was in a lot of pain. It kind of felt sprained. I mean, I've had a sprained wrist before, and my joints are very loose already, so I really need to figure out some good wrist exercises. Like this one is pretty helpful, but also, anyway, so you gotta keep your wrists in action, guys. Doot doot. So wrists are very important to keep our hands together. So I was able to be fine. I typed with this hand, I wrote with this hand, I ate, brushed my teeth, brushed my hair, all the really important things with this hand, which was nice. It's nice that I do have an extra hand to do those things with, which is really cool. Anyway, so what I did with this hand, I would rest it, I massaged it, I would have it massaged. I also put an ice pack on it, to kind of like cool it down, to just anyway, and then also like warm water to let the muscles relax. I would do that a lot, and then massage it back into place and do all those kind of things. But what helped the most is just bandaging up my wrist. But the problem is that oftentimes bandaging up your hand by yourself, especially when you're one-handed people, you make it too tight. Oh my goodness, I made it too tight, and like my little fingers were just going purple, and just like, we're not doing so good. Anyway, so my fingers were going purple, and that was not as enjoyable. Yeah, so that's the deal with the hand, and this happens every once in a while. It's really not that big a deal. I do need to learn how to exercise the wrist a lot more, as I said before. Do you have any wrist exercises that you do for fibromyalgia? Do you just rotate? Do you go up and down? Do you knead? Do you do those kind of things? Do you make bread? Like, what is it that helps you make? Oh, do you have those stress balls? Those stress balls are amazing. I love those stress balls. Adore them. I have a really large Planet Earth that is kind of easy to squeeze, but it takes both hands to squeeze. But I really like using that one as like a massager for my back. I just lie down on top of it. That one's a lot of fun. So, also, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, yes, I wanted to tell you. Sometimes with fibromyalgia, it gets difficult to do just the small little things. So the small little things such as doing your laundry, right? And especially when, hang on, need you a little higher. There we go. Hello. So doing the little things such as your laundry, dishes, vacuuming, making your bed, the really tiny little things. Sometimes it's really difficult to just do those tiny things, especially with like your hand and bandaged. You can't fold laundry that way. Also, sometimes when you are extremely exhausted, sore, you just have too much pain going on, your back is just inflamed your feet, your legs, just every part of you just saying, I can't keep going. I can't do it. That's when just doing the very small, little, tiny chores become such a pain. And I completely understand, guys. I've been there. I'm still there. But I want to tell you how I'm there less. So I am mostly on a plant-based diet right now. I still eat, lentils. I still eat cooked things, so I'm not completely like full raw. But as you can tell, I'm getting really thin. So I mostly eat in that kind of category right now. I do enjoy meat. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like a complete vegetarian and like, don't eat meat because we love the animals. I do love the animals. Ugh, I love the animals. But I do believe that in times of famine and in times of winter, eat the beasts. Because that's a whole other subject. I will talk more about that later. Okay. And it's good for fibromyalgia to eat some meat at times. Sometimes there are certain food restrictions, but you gotta know your own body. You gotta know what you need. You gotta know what you gotta eat. So, the plant-based diet with some extra lentils and different things there. Is there anything else I eat? Oh, I eat grain. Okay, moving on. So, and then of course, there's the exercise. Now, as you guys know, I sit around a lot. I do school, these videos, and a bunch of other things. Yeah, a bunch of other stuff. So I sit a lot. And so I try to remind myself to stand up and move around, just like a couple of joint things, just move, dance. So much fun to go dancing, stretch, yoga, Zumba. I'm really hoping to try Tai Chi sometime. We'll find out whether I will or not. Swim. A bunch of other things. And that really does help getting the body used to moving. And when your body is used to something, it likes to do it again. That's what you do with habits. You form them, you keep going, your body's just plain used to doing them all the time, right? So when it comes to folding laundry, one thing I like to do, especially when I was first, like, I could hardly stand, I could hardly do my laundry, I would take it in shifts. So laundry became like the accomplishment of the day. I know that sounds terrible, but to fibromyalgia, if you can accomplish the fact that you washed your laundry, you got out of bed, you picked up the clothes you needed to wash, you put it in the washer, you got the laundry soap, and you put it into the wash, and you turn it on. Good job. I am telling you, when you are sick and sore and you are in so much pain that you can barely stand up, you accomplished something so big. And you guys have seen my bandaged hand, times that by 20. You want to just bandage up your whole body, or, I've bandaged up my legs because they've hurt so bad. Because they just feel like they're gonna burst wide open if I didn't, bandage it up. And then taking them out of the dryer, you're bending down or you're lifting, depending on how your dryer situation is. You are still doing some effort and you're lifting up loads of laundry. Guys, sometimes what I like to do is just get the whole thing out of it and just put it all in my basket. But I have taken about 15 minutes just to get the whole thing out of my dryer. I've done that, where I take a few things out, I sit down and rest. I take a few things out, sit down and rest. Take a few things out, sit down and rest. And then when it actually came to laundry, guys, just standing and just folding, it takes a lot of effort, and something that we should not take for granted. It's blessings to do. So sometimes I try to sit there. I try to make things easier for myself when it comes to doing laundry, and if that's the only thing I did today, I would not let anyone else go, all you did today was laundry? Seriously? Wow, okay, well, I did my dishes, I did the cooking, I made bread today, and I did laundry, and I did all this, and I did all this. No, guys, no. That is negative feedback. And you know what? Congratulations to you people that can do all of that. But no, don't take that. If you only did your laundry today, and you were able to take up that limited time of strength and energy and just do that one thing, I am so proud of you. You did an amazing job. Because I understand. I've been there. I'm still there. Now, if you have the energy and strength to do another thing, do another thing. But don't overdo. That is rule number 1 with fibromyalgia. Do not over stress your body. Ever. If you feel pain, stop. You know, that's the funny thing about exercise videos. It's like, do you feel that burn? And everyone's like, yeah. And then you're like, keep going. And then the next day you're just like, I can't move. Unless you're super used to it, and then it's only like 3 weeks later, it's like, oh, yeah, that one's a little sore right there. Well, with fibromyalgia, do you feel that burn? Yes. Keep going. We're out for a week. So with fibromyalgia, do you feel that burn? Yes. Stop. Take a breath. Okay, breathe with me. Feels good to breathe. So, don't overdo it. And take accomplishment joy in the things that you can accomplish. I talked about a little bit about laundry. I talked about my hand. And you know what? It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to feel embarrassed by. It's just something that it's a part of you now that you are learning how to handle, to not let it define you. Fibromyalgia does not define you. It helps. It's just a, how do I like to put it? Fibromyalgia doesn't define me. It allows me to see, not boundaries. Boundaries is a bad word. Not ropes. I'm not defined by fibromyalgia. I'm not defined by my depression. I'm not defined by my anxiety, and I'm not defined by my narcolepsy. But they allow me, having these things allows me to set boundaries. They allow me to put out feelers. They allow me to figure out really how serious I am about things that I actually want to accomplish. So they are tools. Fibromyalgia, narcolepsy, depression, anxiety, every struggle I've gone through, they are my bag of tools. My bag of tricks. Not my bag of tricks, sorry. Bag of tools. Because they allow me to accomplish things that I want to accomplish. They allow me to live up to the destiny that I was born for. They help me to, live to my best ability. They give me reminders like, we're tired. Don't push yourself. They allow me to stretch and, figure out, oh, yeah, I can keep going. I have the energy. I can keep going. It's been very helpful. I've been very pleased. Okay, so don't give up on yourself. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are a wonderful human being. And for those who have fibromyalgia, for those who are partnered up with fibromyalgia, you, my lovely souls, you are blessed. You are strong. And you can accomplish everything your heart desires in any capacity. You want to go skydiving, go skydiving. You want to fold your laundry and knead bread, take it one day at a time, step by step. Work yourself up to that. And guys, you're going to accomplish it. I promise you, you will. And if you want some help and some other ideas and something else, please comment, talk to me. I would love to work with you. I would love to talk with you. And because the point of this fibromyalgia YouTube channel isn't just to tell you all about my problems and how I do things, but the point is to help you find strength and for you to find your own path with it. I want you to be free because I feel freer now, and I want you to experience that too. Alright guys, I am so happy for you all, and I have to go, but I will talk to you all later, hopefully sooner than I did last time. I apologize. And I will talk to you all later, and I'll see you soon. Okay?